Hey everybody, so now I'm going to review the Pelican Trailblazer 100 NXT. This is, to my knowledge, I could be wrong about this, it is the most basic model that Pelican offers. Pelican, if anybody's familiar with kayaking or has ever been out on the water in another kayak or whatever, you'll know Pelican is a pretty common brand. I see a lot of the Pelican Trailblazers on the water. I think that's because they're your most basic recreational kayak model that you can really get. They're while being reliable. I believe Sunkist makes a few of them that they sell at Walmart. But if you guys watch any other reviews on those, you'll see they're not the most reliable. They're pretty shaky, easy to roll. I have a few friends who have used them and they say that they're not very good for long-term use. But if you guys are looking to get into it, the Trailblazer 100 NXT is a great first-time kayak. So this again is specifically recreational, not intended for fishing, but you can fish out of it. So this is actually my fiance's, and I have hooked her up to make it as fishing worthy as possible. So I installed these today. Some of the rod holders here, two of them. Got these on Amazon for about $11 for the pair. So I believe Pelican makes a model, the Mustang, which has rod holders built into it, and it's pretty much the same model besides the rod holders there, and it has more storage up front. Other than that, I think it's just a little bit heavier built because it's intended for fishing. So you can spend more money on that, or you can just install these right here and sacrifice your storage up front for, like $11. So what I like about this too is it's hollowed out in the back. Lots of room here. If you guys watched my video on the Trophy 126, I prefer to have the cap on the back with the storage inside, but this is nice hollowed out. You got a lot of room here. This is where she puts her life jacket and bag and stuff like that. You got your drain plug here. Only a drain plug out the back, nothing out the front. I want to talk about the handles though. So this is probably the biggest critique I have with the Trailblazer and Pelican in general. They all, to my knowledge, I could be wrong about this, correct me in the comments, they all have the cord like this for the handle. If you notice on my Trophy 126, they're screwed in for the handle, and the handle's like there. This is just tied around here with the rope. Not big on that. This one actually snapped when I was carrying it from my car one day to the lake, so I have it tied in here pretty snug, but not big on it. It doesn't feel very reliable. Feels like it could snap again at any time, so I may end up buying her some kind of handle. Looks like our power just went out. That's not good. Hopefully you guys can still see here. Edit that, see if we can. So I'm going to probably buy a bracket or some kind of handle that can screw in up here, as well as the front. The front is held up pretty well compared to the back. But yeah, I'm not big on that for carrying. For carrying, it also makes it difficult because your kayak wants to lean to one side depending on which side your paddle is at. So hers is set up over here. And when you carry it by the rope, it wants to lean to this side because you're only carrying it by the string. So that's probably my biggest critique. It tracks great. She loves it. I've gone in it a few times. Tracks really smooth. It's pretty sturdy. We've taken it out on some pretty rough waters, windy waves, pretty heavy wakes. There it is. Pretty heavy wakes on some windy days, and it does fine. It rocks around a little bit, obviously because of the wakes, but it's not unstable at all. I believe it's got the pontoon hull, which is nice. So it's a steady kayak, again, made for beginners. Anybody who's just getting into it and wants to get a nice cheaper kayak and get out on the water, something reliable, this is something that I would highly recommend. Great all around kayak, which again can be turned into fishing, something for fishing. Like here, before I put these in, so Pelican actually puts in a where it's like a little indent where you can actually put in your bit to drill a circle, or to drill a hole out of with a circle bit. So it's almost like they anticipate that people are going to put these in here, which is nice. So they went in super easy, no trouble at all with that. Again, you got your brackets here, which I put on. Great kayak. She loves it for what she does and what we do here in PA. You know, it's pretty much perfect. So, all right, guys, if you like the video and like the description and the review, just give me a like, give me a comment if you guys have any other input about it, and leave me a sub. All right, have a good one, guys.